They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on last year's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gamecocks offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week.
Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Lots of running room. The 20. Touchdown, Caves. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They torch this defense with an explosive pass. He's going for it all. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Miami. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for them.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Hurricane! How about this defense taking
offensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick six.
Miami, 28. Jacksonville State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Hold and finds his man on the left. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, that last touchdown, the one play quick breaks into the open. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Canes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The sweet feet buy a little time. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They've been gashed by the proverbial buzzsaw, now to try to find a way to fight back into this game. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Takes it on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to scramble. Got it in the middle, it's Bartlett. Gets away from one, he's got space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The explosive play set the table, now they got to serve the feast. Using the quick game. Touchdown Hurricane! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Miami, 49. Jacksonville State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Now on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get it.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls it in. It's Duggan. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Here we go, here we go.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable.
He's going to let it go. Makes the catch. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits them in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires on the move. Fires it incomplete.
And sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
That's caught. It's Wilcox. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Rides to back and leaves it. Strong, firm tackle.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Hurricanes will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Makes the grab. It's Duggan. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Canes are flying down the field. The run from the shotgun. There he goes. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Gray. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Duggan. Bounced off his feet. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try to sneak it.
And that's another Miami Hurricanes.
And the Canes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Running to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely...
Oh, he's got some space. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Miami! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Gamecocks in the hurry up. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Quickly complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the back over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And here's a fumble whip. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Going deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. to the air on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Hurricanes will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possession's your own.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Duggan. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Canes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quickly complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Hurricane!
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got a man, it's Lacey. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Quarterback trying to do it himself, but he will not get there. It'll be fourth down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team.
To kick it away. Returner runs out of bounds.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Power football with the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Bartlett. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
And the Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback extends the play. Got it! And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Let's go! Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure.
Going for the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Canes. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving it up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the option. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Punts it out of the air. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Into the secondary on the right. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And back to the air on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this one is perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking downfield on first down. He lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Caught at the 25. Touchdown, Miami. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run the screen. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. They got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football.
He's loose. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Canes have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They knock him down. Not enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Wants to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Gore. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with them, too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking downfield on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Bartlett. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the throw out to the sideline for just a few yards.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game. And
lets it fly deep downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the ground with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect them.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game and take the W into the locker room.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.